And recently, I found out that I have wasted 5 or more years of my time just scrolling. We need to stop this. Whether or not you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and even 60s, it's time to take control of your life. I have been practicing social media detox for some time, and I'm going to share with you some tips. Let's take control of our life now. If you scroll 4 hours a day from age 25 to age 59, by the time you reach that time, do you know how many years you have wasted? 5.6 years of your life. I'm going to share with you the reason why you should try to avoid scrolling. At age 59, I scroll 3 hours a day, and that is about 45 days a year. Even an auntie like me also got trapped in this situation. I wake up, I reach out for my phone, and I start to read on Facebook, on Instagram. I used to have TikTok, but I removed them. I stroll when I'm eating. Sometimes during advertisement breaks, I felt like I don't have enough time. It's because I use my time wrongly. I think the reason why I scroll, it is because I felt a little bit lonely sometimes. Because LG, he did the same. He scrolled all day from morning till night. I was feeling bored since he's scrolling, right? So I do the same. I didn't know that, this could get me into deep trouble. Sometimes I want to get information from Pinterest. I'll tell myself, yeah, maybe I'll just look for 10 minutes. And at the end, wow, already gone, 1 hour. And also in Facebook, sometimes, feel a little bit sad and lonely when I see my friends and family from Singapore celebrating Chinese New Year, especially, or friends celebrating birthday. It's not that I felt jealous, I felt happy for them, but in a way it makes me feel a bit lonely. I have lesser self-esteem, not so much confident, especially I look at my friends who are maybe same age as me, but then they look so good and I look like that. You know what hit me the most is my health. I think scrolling has affected my health tremendously. I feel like when I'm doing this, my neck really hurts. Because of the screen time, it's so bright. My eyes sometimes like exhausted. I do not know how many of you got that experience. Like if you look at the screen for too long, your eyes will start to be really tired. When I do scrolling at night, I sleep very badly, especially if I do that like 1 hour before I go to bed. So you start thinking, just now that recipes, maybe I should try that tomorrow. What ingredient do I need? I don't have that, where to buy them, right? According to research, they said 1 hour before bedtime, you shouldn't do that if you need a better sleep. And also my shoulder, when you're doing this, you're actually straining your shoulder. So I have this shoulder pain for quite a while, and there's nothing the doctor could do. Sleep is gone. I felt like when I don't have enough sleep, I'm not in so good mood, like not so creative, headaches, a bit dizzy. Like 2 days ago, I felt really dizzy because I was sleeping really badly. Besides health, there are also other factors that is affecting our life is our social connection with friends. I'm sure you have come to a party on a dinner table. After eating, everybody start taking out their phone. And I felt like, why we don't have this face-to-face interaction anymore? Why we cannot talk to each other anymore? I really miss that part of my life. Connected to people, especially being here alone in Sweden. I felt like I needed that connections. Recently, I think beginning of this year, there was a lot of cases whereby the local government here, they notice the mental health of our teenager here are not so good. A lot of them, they were under a lot of pressure by looking at, their influencer being so slim and beautiful, and they look at themselves, how come like that? So it's really, really bad for them, because that will break them and also lower their self-esteem and confidence in life. That's why a lot of people, they are becoming like introvert. The depression rate here, not just among teenagers, but it's also affecting people of all ages. If I were to give just one advice for the younger me, or somebody who is older than me, or anyone who are in this situation, don't let your phone steal your life. You deserve to be happy and living a healthier life. If you have been following me on my YouTube journey, you notice that I try to spend a lot of time outdoor. And also I do a lot of cooking and a lot of craft. The reason why I do that is because I want to get away from my phone. And in Sweden, it is even more. I think teenagers here, I quite pity them, because there is not so much they can do rather than being with their friend. And what about those who don't have friends? The phone is their only way to get over with the loneliness. And also a lot of old people here, they don't really have a lot of bond with their children. So I notice also with my older friend, they are in Facebook a lot. And every time when I know that, because every time when I put up a post, the friend are the first one who always respond. Let me give you a few more examples how I detach myself from the internet. If you look at my Instagram, I'm not there. I only post that, it is because Facebook automatically posts my post to my Instagram account. And I remove TikTok. I don't have time for that, because TikTok is so addictive. When you are into that, you can never stop scrolling. As for Facebook, I only go in there to post my content or my video, and after that I will just get out from there. For my YouTube, if I were to newly publish a new video, I will probably stay there for a while, like less than 1 hour, to answer whatever questions I need to answer, and then I'm out of it. I only check my phone 3 times a day. Minutes, I only just check, okay, nothing, no mail, no notification. I off my phone, and then I put it aside. Unless I have something really important that I need to pay a bill or respond to inquiries or booking for my Airbnb, then I need to attend to that. But don't look at recipes, because when you start finding, you can be sitting there like 2 hours. That was what happened to me. And when I go to bed, I totally off my phone, and then I put my phone in my bathroom, close the door, and then I go to my bedroom and sleep. If you stay in an apartment, I know a lot of you have, I have nothing to do, my house is clean and all that. Actually that is something that you can do. For me, my house is okay, quite tidy, look like there's nothing to do. But then, when I open all the drawers, then I start to think, oh, maybe I need to reorganize this. And in our basement, we have a lot of garbage. So I was telling LJ, I said, this winter, we're going to clear. We call that the dirt. It's called dirt. Städa. It means clean after death. But you don't do it after death, you do it before death. I mean, you never know, even though I'm not 60 yet, anything can happen, right? Nobody can guarantee that. So there's always something to do around the house. If it is good, make it better. And also I spend more quality time with Siri. cuddling and talking to her. I find that she's so cute. And the time is not wasted. It's like your brain needs that. Your pet needs that. You yourself need that to give love and to receive. Being a Singaporean, food is our religion. So fortunately, I like to cook. And for people who don't like to cook, maybe it's not an idea to just challenge yourself. Maybe you don't have to try like very advanced recipe. Just simple, keep it simple and nice. And slowly, maybe your interest might grow. Who knows? Me and LG, we don't have so much in common. He likes motorcycling. I like craft and foraging. Foraging is something that we can do together. Before he knows me, he's not the type that go to the forest and pick mushrooms. In fact, he hates mushrooms. So now to him, mushroom picking is something, I wouldn't say exciting, but it's fun for him to do, like treasure hunting. But if you don't have a partner or he doesn't like the things that you do, you can also do it yourself. Sometimes it's also good to do it alone. Sometimes I prefer to go foraging myself because I don't really like to look for him because he always go on his own way, and then he's really bad in hearing. So I have to shout at him, that is quite stressful, I find. I think it is not good that you totally keep your phone away. Then you feel like your hand is getting itchy. You want to reach out for that. I think it's really good if you do this like baby steps. Like if you know that you scroll 4-5 hours a day, try to reduce by half an hour for the first 1 or 2 weeks. And find something to do, interest like a hobby. Then when you get into the hobby, you will notice that you will not have more time for your phone anymore. And then later, increase the amount of hours. Prioritize what that is more important. If you have a partner that also like to scroll, maybe y'all should have like an agreement. Like, okay, we're going to spend like 1 hour just talking, or maybe just go out for a walk. It's really healthy for the relationship too. Ever since I start social media detoxing, I feel like I'm much more lighter, happier. I have more free time. I dedicate that time into creating something beautiful. I go out more often. I meet my friends. I invite them home. I go visit them for fika. So that kind of interaction is actually really, really important, irregardless of how old you are. I know it's very difficult for some of you who are introverts to reach out, but try. Or maybe make known to your friends that you need that company. Sometimes it's not a taboo to tell people that you are lonely. People will respect you because you're brave enough to say that, hey, I'm lonely, I need some company. And there's nothing wrong with that. When I spend time on myself, I feel my presence. I feel more calm, I feel more focused and more happy. Scrolling gives me stress. I remember just 2 weeks ago, I was trying to find some information on the internet, on ChatGPT, and I was there almost the whole day in the cottage, on the couch for a whole day. When I get out from there, I felt so sick. I don't usually do that. I felt really restless. My mood really was bad. Even though I got the information that I need from the internet, but I felt like, my body is like screaming out loud and say, go out, get yourself moving. So, it's not good. You feel trapped, you feel isolated. Scrolling is like eating instant noodle. You feel all bloated. On the other hand, unscrolling is like eating home-cooked food where you feel satisfied and you're nourished. Does that make sense? My friend, don't wait until you are 59 like me to realize this. Time is too precious and we only live once. Every stroke is your choice. You either waste your life or you want to live your life. And if you are going to join me through this journey, you are so welcome. I hope you find this video helpful and let's take our life back together.